In a remote village surrounded by an ancient forest, people lived in fear of the woods. It was said the trees could whisper, and anyone who ventured too deep would be lost forever. The villagers believed the forest punished those who were greedy or unkind, so they avoided it at all costs. Among the villagers was a young girl named Lina. Unlike the others, she was curious about the forest. She would sit on its edge, listening to the rustling leaves and imagining the secrets it held. "The forest isn't evil," she told herself. "It's just misunderstood." One harsh winter, the village was struck by a terrible famine. Crops failed, and the people grew desperate. Some villagers whispered about braving the forest to search for food, but fear always held them back. One night, Lina's younger brother fell ill from hunger. Desperate to save him, Lina decided to enter the forest, despite her mother's protests. "I'll be careful," she promised. "The forest can't harm me if my heart is pure." Clutching a small knife and a sack, Lina stepped into the forest. The air was thick and quiet, save for the faint rustling that seemed to echo her every step. As she walked deeper, the whispers began. "Why have you come?" the trees seemed to ask, their voices soft yet piercing. "I need food for my brother," Lina said aloud, her voice trembling. "He's sick and I can't let him die." The forest fell silent, as if considering her words. Then a path of glowing moss appeared beneath her feet, leading her to a grove filled with fruit-bearing trees. Grateful, Lina began to gather as much as she could carry. As she turned to leave, the whispers returned. "Take only what you need," they warned. Lina paused, tempted to take more. What if the famine lasts longer? What if someone else falls ill? But remembering the forest's warning, she resisted the urge. "This is enough," she said, and she left the rest untouched. When she returned to the village, the fruit not only fed her brother but seemed to restore life to the entire community. News of her journey spread, and the villagers pleaded with her to lead them back to the grove. But when Lina returned to the forest, the path was gone. Instead, the whispers greeted her. "You honored us by taking only what you needed. Teach your village to do the same." From that day on, the villagers learned to live with humility and gratitude. They stopped fearing the forest, understanding it was not a place of punishment but of balance. And Lina, the girl who listened to whispers, became the bridge between her people and the ancient woods.